Are you thinking about launching a new product across multiple Amazon country stores? Maybe US, Japan, Europe? It can get overwhelming pretty fast. In this episode, we've brought together 3 sellers. They've got very different MBTI types to show you how they launched the same product. But we're gonna be talking about real strategies, real tools, and a real example, a smart cat fountain. All right, team, you're launching this cat fountain in 3 different marketplaces, Amazon US, Europe, and Japan. Now, you're gonna have to build your ad strategy based on a mixture of maybe insight, maybe even some instinct. So, how are you going to go after customers in these 3 different marketplaces?
Wow, that's a tough one.
That's interesting.
All right, let's start with our ENTJ. Now, you're a visionary, big plans, bold moves. So what's your targeting game plan?
All right, as you know, ENTJs are bold and love strategy. So for me, my goal is a big exposure from day one. When you launch a new product, you have to test fast. You need to know is this product winner or not. To test fast, I need a lot of people to see it and click it and buy it. That's why I usually use both auto and manual campaign at the same time. For manual ads, I usually focus like this. 1 main keyword, 3 strong sub-keywords. Plus, I usually also do product targeting. Targeting the top product already selling in the specific country market.
Interesting. So you are testing a lot from day one. For me, we take a more layered approach. We start with auto to harvest search terms and then use those insights to build our master keyword list. Yeah, then after about 90 days, we pull out the winners and we go deep. BPE style stands for broad phrase exact and with single keyword campaigns.
Okay, that makes sense. I also use auto to find converting keywords. But when you mention waiting 90 days to pull out the winners, I've been actually starting testing something new recently called keyword groups. It's a new targeting option inside the sponsor product.
How does that work? I haven't heard of that one before.
You don't need to pick match type, and Amazon will auto curate keyword set based on the shopping trend. It's quite useful, especially in the first 90 days when I don't have enough data yet for my top performing keyword. I like to push all my variation at the launch to learn fast. Also about the color variation, let's say we have the pink variation. I will create exact match ad for pink plus main keyword to find the people who love pink, like a pink cat fountain. Then, auto campaign, I learn them for everything. Manual campaign, I make them super detailed, setting exact match ad for each color and each ASIN.
What's your steps for doing the keyword research?
My simple plan, number 1 is to use Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer. Find the top seller, check niche details, find top search terms. These are very good keywords. And then number 2, using Helium10 too.
That's a good one.
Use the silver tool, check what keyword the top seller is using. Pick the best one. Final plan for day 1, 1 main keyword, 3 strong sub keywords, 10 long tail keywords. And that's it. Ready to launch.
Peter, let's move to you now. You're a tactician. Actually, I think you're like me, ISTP. So what's your strategy like?
So first, I will put about 80% of my ad budget into sponsor products because it hits buyer right at the bottom of the sales funnel. Okay, when people are searching, they are most likely to buy. That's key for driving earlier sale and boosting organic ranking at launch.
So that's sponsored products. What about other things like sponsored brand ads?
Okay, for the rest of the 20%, I will go to sponsor brand video and also sponsor display. I want to reach more customers higher up the sales funnel. For the SB video, I will show how the cat fountain works and more importantly, highlight the health benefits for their beloved cats. With SE sponsor display, I will focus on audience targeting for buyers who view or purchase pet-related products in the past.
All right, we're talking about different countries here. So how do you tackle this issue of being able to launch in different countries and different languages?
Honestly, launching in a non-English geographic is tough, especially if you don't speak the lingo. For this cat water fountain, I want to know which cat breeds are popular in each country and how local people call them. For example, British short hair are commonly called KH in Germany. In Japan, it's even harder, as they have 3 writing systems. So the same name might appear differently, depends on the buyer.
Yeah, they have like the hiragana, katakana, kanji. So how does auto campaigns maybe play in your role to help you with that?
Well, auto campaign helps me to see how local are searching. If you check the search term report, you can always find some new keyword you never know before. Photo targeting ad is a must-do now. I always target the top performance cat water fountain already in the market. I split them by brand into separate campaigns, so I can easily track the performance. As for the color variations, I always launch them in separate campaigns. Even the keywords, they are almost the same. Splitting them gives me more exposure opportunity and help me to see which color gets the best CTR and CVR. So I will set up one ad group for each color, all targeting those same 10 variations. After a bit of time, I can see which color does best against which variation, making it easier to spot what is working.
All right, well, thank you guys for these great tips. Let's talk about bidding. What are your bidding strategies for new products?
It depends on the product. If my product is strong, like it has great price or something special and different, then yes, I bid very strongly to win top of search. Sometimes I even increase the bid by 100% or more to get the top spot.
Yeah, I agree with that. 100% sounds aggressive, but sometimes I increase it beyond 100% too. We start by looking at the category medium and top conversion rates using brand metrics in the ad console. That gives us a benchmark to assess where we stand, where we are at. If we're underperforming, then we hold back a bit. But if we are close to actually exceeding the category leader, then that's when we know we can be more aggressive and start bidding higher.
Okay, for new campaigns, especially auto campaigns, I check daily to make sure they have enough budget and then the bids are set correctly. And when I spot any irrelevant keywords, I will negative match them right away to avoid any wasting money. For example, our base keyword is water fountain. If the buyer is searching for garden water fountain or drinking water fountain, our product will also come up. Although search terms are expensive and unrelated to our products, so I will negative match them. For many campaigns, since I have more control, I usually monitor once a week to see if any adjustments are needed. If I want more traffic on keywords, then I will tweak the bid or adjust placement.
Smart move here. Then I also think about one more thing. Can customer buy it again? If it's a food or cosmetic and customer love it, they will buy again without ads. So bring one customer feel like a good investment. But if it's a one-time product like a cat fountain, after they buy, they don't need to buy again. So I have to spend more money to find new customer again and again. Because of this, if it's a repeat product, I use a dynamic bid, more aggressively. If it's a one-time product, I start with a default bidding and slowly increase same idea for top of search. If it's a strong repeat product, I'll set plus 50% or more for top of search to get lot of click. If not, I'm more careful.
Now it's just really interesting. We were talking earlier about this, and I thought you have to buy cat fountains often because I buy every 6 months. But he doesn't have to buy his cat fountain, so I must be buying the wrong cat fountains. So for me, you would have to use the dynamic bidding because I'm buying a lot of cat fountains. Ivan, what about your bidding strategies?
For me, I do something similar. I actually monitor the ACoS very closely. It sets the boundary for how far we can stretch our bid without compromising efficiency. So for us, we look at our placement reports to see if impressions are coming from top of search, rest of search, or product detail pages. That breakdown directly informs how I adjust my bid at launch and which placements I actually prioritize. So for scaling, we layer multiple campaigns with different bidding strategies, up, down, the down only, fixed bid, and adjust our top of search placement modifier when we see too much rest of search exposure. In the US, we actually go with micro bidding and placement adjustment because there are many other products and sellers. For Japan and Europe, where the cost per clicks are generally lower, we stick to our core structure, master keyword lists, auto campaigns, and harvest search terms, and let our PPC software, we use Scale Insights in this case, to scale and optimize bids based on ACoS.
All right, these are all great bidding tips here. Now, one more thing to keep in mind is special things that Amazon provides, such as the Amazon marketing stream. With this, if you're using a software like Helium10 Ads that's connected to the Amazon marketing stream, you can check how your metrics are for advertising by day of week or by hour of day. So sometimes, you might find certain days or times to be less profitable, and thus you can adjust your bidding during those time frames accordingly, using a lot of the same strategies mentioned by the speakers here. So how do you allocate bids, though, when launching products across different countries? We're talking about different countries here. That's the theme today. So Peter, let's start with you.
With limited budget and times, I definitely need to prioritize. In each country at the beginning, I make sure to set up at least 2 auto campaigns, one low and one high, to quickly learn the bid range and then the traffic volume in that country. Alongside that, I set up one menu campaign based on my keyword research and also one product targeting campaign to target the top selling products. This gives me a strong structure that balances discovery and control when entering a new market. Once enough data rolls in and I have clear winning strategy, I double down and scale up the budget aggressively on the best performing campaign.
How do you know what's high season and a low season?
Yeah, here's the trick. I check 1 year sales graph using Helium10. If I see big sales spike during holiday, I bid more aggressively at the time. Knowing your product yearly sales pattern is key.
Yep, whether it's holiday or Prime Day, we always ramp up based on seasonal timing. With our cat water fountain, I guess it will also peak before summer and also before Christmas, as this is ideal gift for Christmas present. Structure first, then smart scaling. No point throwing budget around without a plan.
I love all of these seasonal strategies you guys have been talking about, especially doing different things based on the holidays. The keywords that people use to find products are for sure different during holidays. For example, during November and December, maybe the keyword Christmas gifts for cat owners, that'd be a great keyword for that product. But during July, nobody is searching Christmas gifts unless they're really trying to get their gifts way in advance. So one more thing, if you're doing different strategies during the holidays, is if you're doing sponsored video or brand sponsored display ads where you can put your own creatives, you can maybe have a holiday theme during these time periods, and that might help with conversions. So what's the playbook here? Whether you're a bold launcher like Bopyo, a data tactician like Peter, or maybe a systems thinker like Ivan here, there's one common thread. Test fast, analyze faster. You can start broad with auto and keyword group campaigns, as was mentioned. That helps to gather the early signals. You don't need to always, do the match types manually. You can layer in later manual targeting with refined keyword sets. Use product targeting or ASIN targeting campaigns to go after your competitors, and then create campaigns on child ASIN smartly so that you can learn what converts the best. And we also learned today across different marketplaces, local context matters, whether we're talking about keyword nuances or customer behavior. Bottom line, build a structure that balances discovery and control, then let insights guide the scale up. 3 personalities, 1 product, countless strategies. Whether you're a bold ENTJ, a calculated INTJ, or a chill ISTP, there's no one right way to launch, but there is a way that fits you. So take what works, test it, tweak it, make it yours. And hey, if you've got a favorite strategy or MBTI twin, drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next Mastermind Showdown.